Welcome back, everybody. I recently bought 7 toolboxes at a local estate sale. This auction was online only, no preview, so I had to base my bids off the photos. This is a 3-piece box. The top was sold separate from the bottom two. Tools included, I paid $75 for the top, and I paid $240 for the middle and the bottom. This is the Craftsman 75th anniversary box, but unfortunately, all they have is a sticker on here. It's not even like a real emblem. You think for an anniversary box they would have sprung for some better emblems. I think this is also just a regular sliding rail toolbox, but I mean, it's barely used. Slides work great. It's not ball bearing though, is what I'm trying to get at. I'm going to put all the tools on that white table next to us just to kind of see how many were included. So let's take a look. Okay, not a lot in the top here. There's a few different like water pump pliers, tongue and groove pliers. The first one here is this Blue Point. It's a H120P. Next one up here is a Craftsman. I would say this is about a 10-inch. Let's see what we got back here. Green leaf spray tip filters. I'll just leave those in here since it's not a tool. Got some China slip joint pliers. Looks like it's a KYK 14x17. And we also have a Craftsman wrench in here. 16 mil. Looks like it's almost brand new. Let's see, over here we have, must be a putty knife, and then we have a piece here I'll take to the table. This piece is a grinder attachment, and very expensive grinder, very expensive attachments. These attachments will go for $100 to $150 on eBay, and I would not have had them with the grinder unless I bought this box. So that's everything out of the very top, not much. Now remember, I only paid $75 for this top box with the tools, and to me, being a 75th anniversary box, I would probably pay $75 if it was empty. Almost 97% of our viewers are not subscribed. Become a subscriber today. It really helps out the channel. Thank you. Okay, we got a decal in here that probably would go against the back of the lid. I guess this would probably be considered a divider. I can see it says starrett in there. Can't make out what number it is. Is it 55? Yeah, 65 maybe? I don't know. Can't quite make it out. Some sort of a shear. Probably has a name on it somewhere. It's a little bit rusty, so I have to look around a little closer. And then here's kind of a fancier looking clamp. Not seeing a name on it. Maybe it's in there. I see something written in there, I just can't make it out. And then we have a couple of Stanley knives. Hoping the lighting is okay. A storm's rolling in. I don't know if it's actually going to rain here, but it's really getting dark out. I'm trying to get this one done today. Looks like we have the keys here, so that's a good find. But that's it for drawer 2. All right, drawer 3. Looks like we have some TrueCraft nut drivers, likely made overseas. I don't know if they ever made TrueCraft in the USA. They might have. I feel like I've seen some TrueCraft USA tools. We got here a deer tag. We got a deer tag there. Not sure what year that would be from. And we got another putty knife, little toggle switch. Oh, we got a whole bunch of toggle switches over here. I think I'll be keeping those around. A couple more putty knives, and then we have a draw knife here. Looks to be in pretty good shape if it was cleaned up. Blade looks to be pretty good shape. I don't know if I can make a brand out on it. It's right there. Focus. There we go. All right. Looking at it through my phone, I cannot make it out. I think it says made in the USA, but I can't see if there's a name. I'll check it out later. Drawer 3. These are some more of the attachments for the grinder. Never had I think the grinder is considered a drill bit grinder or just a bit grinder maybe. So I'll have to kind of figure out what these attachments are for. But I know they go with that. Well, I do know they go with that grinder. Here we have a Craftsman cotter pin puller. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. A lot of times that tip is broken off. We have some sort of a shears. Not seeing a name. And we have a companion foreign made slip joint pliers. So drawer 4 on the top. Got some older Peterson DeWitt vice grips. Here's like one for holding a panel for welding. Got a whisk shear for cutting sheet metal. Old Craftsman curved jaw locking pliers. This is the older style, Circle I, of course made in the USA. We got a diamond slip joint pliers. Have another clamp in here. Another panel locking pliers, and Vice Grip brand. We have another whisk shear. Let's see here. What brand we got here? That's a Sargent. That's just a flat pliers. Flat jaw pliers, smooth on the inside. Looks like a Craftsman. It's not. It's Taiwan. Another, what is this, companion? And we have a slip joint here. I see a number down here, but I can't make out what brand this is. Got another Chinese made diagonal cutter. Looks like another Chinese made slip joint. We have a Irwin number 2. You don't see a lot of Irwin screwdrivers with the plastic handles. At least I don't. Let's see. We have a Buffalo Taiwan Lyman pliers. Stanley chipped up flat tip. And the last thing in this drawer is a curved jaw Peterson DeWitt Vice Grip. It's a pretty nice shape. A little dirty, but it's really nice shape. Now I think the camera's going to add a little light here, but it's really dark overhead. If I have to run inside real quick, the next scene might be in the sun. We'll see. But I'm going to try to keep going. This tool haul has been interrupted by Mother Nature. Toolbox tour, take 2. The weather still looks a little questionable, but I do believe we did 4 drawers, and here's the 5th. Obviously quite a few Craftsman screwdrivers. We got here more of the Irwins. Yeah, so we have more of the Irwin. Like I say, I haven't seen too many of these in the past with the clear handles on them. Something new to me. Looks like there's a few of them in here, unless these happen to be a different brand. That one looks like it says Taiwan. There's another one here. All these are flat tip. So quite a few. Oh, what do we got here? We have a snap-on pliers in here. This is a 97 ACP. Likely something I'm going to keep because these are really good long needle nose pliers. Now it may seem funny that I didn't see that right away when we opened the drawer, but I'm usually looking through the camera and sort of seeing what the camera sees. So that was out of my view. But that's a good find in here. I won't go through every screwdriver, but some of the highlights. Got like a number 4 Phillips here. These stubbies, the 5/16 flat tip stubbies are really good. We have a scratch all here. We have another Irwin number 1 Phillips here. And we have some pretty dirty ones here. This is another cotter key or cotter pin extractor, it says. Looks like we got another one here. Always good to have a few of those around because after a while sometimes they break the tips off. We got some really grungy ones back here. This could be a snap-on. Let me see if I can't make something out. It's really worn. I think it's right there. I don't know if you can make that out on the camera. I think it's right there. That's snap-on. Obviously it's seen its better days, but that pretty much takes care of the top box. Here's a couple of stubbies. Well, no, that's not a stubby. Here's a flat tip stubby. I don't see a Phillips stubby. Oh, here's another Irwin. There's a longer flat tip here. Oh yeah, here's a couple Phillips. There's a router bit in here. Oh, here's one of the little keychain pocket 4-ways. And looks like they have the manual to this box in here as well. So that'll finish off the top box. That's the one I paid $75 for. So with fees, you'd be looking about $85 for this box. And like I said, I would pay $75 just for the box. I think it's worth that all day. So moving on to the intermediate and bottom. So I paid $240 for this pair with fees. You'd be looking at right around $275. So for everything, paid about $350. Top drawer of the middle box. Got some very nice looking Craftsman, like 15-degree box wrenches. This one looks like it's never been used. This one's actually the same size. This looks like a slightly older version. It's a V. This is likely a VA. We have here's keys for this box too. That's nice. We have a 1/2" by 9/16 open and SK wrench here. These look like they're brand new. It's an Eklund set of hex wrenches, of course, or hex keys. We have another set over here. Look like they're brand new. Got some alligator clips back here. Got some sort of a punch, it looks like. This is a Craftsman punch. Here's another one. We have a 5/16 wrench down here. Set of feeler gauges. Oh, they're Craftsman brand. And we have a set of Starrett. It says center punches on here. And I do not have any of these. I do not have a set like this. I'll definitely keep these. They all look like they're brand new. I mean, do they have a little surface rust? Maybe. But these were sitting in a barn. So they're out in the elements. None of those look like they've got any sort of hits behind them. They all look basically new. So that's a pretty nice set. And we have a diamond horseshoe 10-inch adjustable. Definitely been around the block. Got a little gapper here. It's a Craftsman. Very nice shape. We do have a Taiwan 10-inch, so basically a hammer for most people. We got here, ooh, another one straight from Taiwan. 2 hammers in here. I did miss basically a brand new 5/8 wrench down here. Then we have an older offset 15/16 by 1 inch. This is the double line V. Looks like a brand new 7/8. No name Taiwan. Looks like another no name Taiwan. Some sort of a wrench, probably for a power tool. I would guess to maybe switch blades on something or something like that. Another no name. And then we have a Dunlop combination. Dunlop, I believe, is the old Sears brand. I think they sold Dunlop at the same time they sold Craftsman back in the day. Brand new looking 11/32. Got an open end. What do we got? 1/4 5/16. And last thing in this drawer is a brand new 1/4 inch. Now obviously it's brand new means it looks like it's never been touched. So that's the top drawer of the center box. Okay. Oh, here's a pretty nice chisel. It's a Craftsman. Looks like it's never been hit. Very nice condition, very nice chisel. These are one of those tools that back in the day I refused to buy just because they were so expensive. The punch and chisel set to me always seemed like it was too much, so I never purchased it. Back here we have a really nice alignment tool. These have like that industrial finish. Most of the Craftsman ones I've come across in the past have the silver finish. Here it looks like another one in here. Basically brand new again. It is a Craftsman. Let's see, we have a nice looking 12-inch, little dirty, but man, hardly a scratch on it. Really a nice wrench. 12-inch adjustable. Then we get into some combination wrenches. We got the 9/16. Again, all these wrenches in here look like they've never been touched. 18 millimeter. Then we got this KYK, which I believe is a motorcycle wrench. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that maybe came out of like a motorcycle kit. We have an 9mm back here. And working our way over to this side of the drawer, we got another Craftsman punch. I have a Craftsman pipe wrench here, 10-inch. Pretty nice little pipe wrench. Now here's something I haven't really seen before. We have an Oxwall 10-inch adjustable. That was made in Japan. Don't come across a lot of Oxwall tools, and I don't think I've ever had an Oxwall adjustable. And we have a no-name open-end wrench here. A Companion 18mm. I think Companion is a Walmart brand. Looks like we have a 6mm, 15. Again, all these look brand new. 13, 12, 17, 3/8, 13 16ths. This looks like a nail punch, that nail set that probably goes with that chisel. It is a Craftsman. It's got that same industrial finish. And then we have a number of chisels, punches, alignment tools back here. Man, these are all in really good shape. I will definitely be keeping these because, like I said, I never stuck my neck out to buy them in the store. And then, of course, the older I got, I realized if you go look at a Snap-on set, they're want your firstborn for one of those. So anytime I can get really nice condition chisels, punches, alignment tools, whatever, I'm going to keep those. We got quite a few back here. And we also had a 17mm wrench, 10mm, looks like an 8. What does that say? Lamosa? I'm not sure what that's from. 9mm, 7/16, 11mm. This one looks like it's been modified a little bit from Brazil. Looks like it's been clearanced a little bit on each end. Try to get in a tight spot. And the last thing out of the second drawer here is a 7mm. So, very nice drawer. A lot of good punches, a lot of nice wrenches. Like I said, I couldn't go preview these in person. They had pictures in some of the drawers, but you know, when you can only see what's on top, you know, you can't always tell what's actually in the drawer, so you do have to take a gamble. All right, the bottom drawer, the center, is going to be a bunch of sockets here. Obviously, if they match what they say, these are metrics. I'm going to guess they're Craftsman. They are 3/8 drive. I'll just assume that all of them on here are Craftsman. So far, yes. And again, looks like they're brand new. Down here, more 3/8 drive. Craftsman again. I'm just going to assume that if some are Craftsman, they're all Craftsman. But this is not a Craftsman socket here. This is a Duro socket. 5/16, 6.3/8 drive. Then we move over here. Slightly more Craftsman. 21mm. 22mm. And what do we got here? Another Duro. Yes. Duro and Destro. This looks like another Duro. It is. There might be a set of those in here. More Craftsman. So we got what? 12 point down here. 6 point going up this way. These are right. I think these are considered impact. These are Black Hawk on that one. Pretty sure these are impact sockets. Right. Looks like we have a snap on here. We do. 3/8, is it? Yep. So a little 3/8, deep impact. And I'll assume these are just all Craftsman, which they are. And this is probably a right. And this last one is another right. And then I wonder if those came off of this rail here. Yeah, this is a right. So those probably belong on this rail. This one here is also a right. And then we just have a handful of shallow Duro and Destro sockets here. So between the ones that are on the rail here and the ones that are in this pile, looks like there might be a 8 to 10 piece set here. This is a Craftsman impact. And it looks like it may have the literature on this box underneath the rails there. So that's the middle box. That's all 3 drawers in the middle box. So then we move on to the bottom 4 drawers. We have a lot more sockets here. I'm just going to guess these are all Craftsman. So we got, these are 1/4-inch drives, 6-point deep. And we just, then we go to the SAEs. So pretty much a few sets of Craftsman sockets. What do we have here? The nut drivers, you know. These are just usually marked USA. They usually come with the Craftsman set. Likely came with this driver handle right here. And I can't believe it, but it's starting to rain again. Nothing on the radar, but that's all it's been doing all summer. So I guess I'm going to take a 5er here and see if it doesn't clear up. Still raining, but we're pushing through. It's very light, and I have this partially covered under my roof line. We have a set of hex wrenches here. These look like metrics, I believe. And the grays are metrics, and then the black pouch back here would be the SAE. Set of keys in here for this one too. So all 3 boxes have the keys. This is just an older set of the SAE hex keys or wrenches or whatever you like to call them, I guess. Then we have a little set here, another one by Eklund. And that's the top drawer, bottom box. All right, I'm going to assume all this is Craftsman. It's too bad they don't have 6-point 1/2-inch in here, which is a little harder to come by than a 12-point. But it is nice that they have a set of metrics in here. So again, you can just tell by looking at these, all of these are basically unused. They must have bought a set, one of them, you know, 300-piece sets, put them in this box and walked away from it, I guess. But so quite a few Craftsman sockets in here. And then down here we have a 1/2-inch ratchet. 3/8 ratchet down here. Again, these look unused. A couple 3/8 ratchets, a couple extensions, and we got another punch. And then we got a 1/2-inch to 3/8 adapter. Moving on to the second from the last drawer. This one's pretty empty. I don't see a name on this guy. This is likely an axle nut socket for like a 4-wheel drive. Here we have a snap-on 1/2-inch to 3/4 adapter, and I believe these are right impact sockets, 1/2-inch drive. Pretty good size socket. I don't know if I can make out the size, but I'll assume this is also right. I have a handle here for probably like a grinder or a drill or something like that. And then this one here, yeah, I'm not sure what that is. I feel like I've seen it before. I feel like I should know what it is, but yeah, I don't know what that one is. So feel free to drop one in the comments if you know what that one is. Last drawer. You have some Lazy Boy parts in here. Probably I would guess those are for putting out the footrest. Some random pipes, random pieces and parts. This is the only real tool I see. It's a Craftsman chisel. Like the rest, it's brand new. I will put that with the rest of them in this drawer. So I know I said I was going to put the tools on the table to see everything that was in the box. Of course, it's raining again. A lot of these tools are like brand new. I'd rather not expose them to water if I don't have to. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to skip that step today. I appreciate everybody hanging on till the end. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.